Yo! So today we are going to expound on a very disturbing issue, okay, on support and resistance. Why it's really holding you back, okay? It was holding me for so long, for months and months, okay? I had a good strategy from the beginning, but I then shifted to support and resistance because everyone was talking about support and resistance, okay? I don't understand why 90% of traders fail in trading, and it's a coincidence that 90% of traders teaching on YouTube, they are teaching on support and resistance. What a coincidence. So this is the reason, basically the reason why 90% of traders fail. So basically, if they just shift their focus from support and resistance and start following the trend, following where the money is flowing, okay, they'll definitely be profitable. Immediately when I dropped it, okay, I'm going to give you the 3 reasons that I discovered that made me quit totally on trading or based on support and resistance and focus on the trend following approach, okay? So let's get to the first one. So the first one is, you can basically close your eyes, drag your mouse, okay, and have your support and resistance anywhere, just anywhere, okay? And once you pull the chart all the way backwards, you find that zone acted as a support and resistance. Pull again back, and then drag again. You can even click on a horizontal line, then flip it, then just release. Wherever it stops, pull the chart backwards, there will be a support or a resistance right there, okay? So it's all nonsense. Do you think banks care about where a certain line is or a zone is, where buyers or sellers are, or all these kind of things? The market moves differently, okay, based on different traders. If you want a market to behave the same at a specific zone, there has all the traders who are there at that particular time, they all have to be there so that the market can behave exactly the same. Every single condition is different, okay? So but if you're following the trend, you're just following what is happening currently. You don't care what happened, okay? This is why 90% of traders fail. That is why I failed for two fucking years. Yet I had a good strategy from the beginning that made me money for a while. Then I lost maybe one or two trades due to risk management, okay? I didn't cut my losses fast, and I didn't have the knowledge I have now, okay? It's different now and back then, okay? Then shifted to support and resistance for months since everyone was talking about it, and I lost a lot of money, okay? So I want to teach you the 3 reasons why you should quit totally support and resistance. And immediately after you drop it, you tell me, okay? You come back to this video, comment below and tell me if the support and resistance, after removing them, you started becoming profitable, okay? You always find that most traders are looking for a new holy grail that will help them make money, okay? Yet they forget about one thing. You don't always have to focus on what will make you money. You can also focus on something else on a different angle that will also benefit you. You can focus on what is making me lose money, okay? If you eliminate what is making you lose money, you have made a step forward, okay? You have made a step forward, okay? So that is how I want us to discuss today. So the first point, you can put a support and resistance zone, a horizontal line anywhere, and it will appear to be a support or a resistance zone, okay? So let's dive onto a chart right now and test that right now, live here, okay? So stick around. If you're new here, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure it's blue always, okay? So every single time you are watching my videos, make sure your like button is blue. And also, if you're new here, subscribe and make sure you comment below, okay? So let's dive in. Here we are on the chart, okay? So let's switch to GBPUSD currently, okay? You see exactly what I'm talking about. Every single time you can place a horizontal line anywhere. The camera is right here, okay? So we can just cover that side, okay? Take a horizontal line, the second one, okay? Then drop it. It's right there. You can see the white one, okay? We can just also drag it anyhow, okay? Anyhow, okay? And then stop anywhere, okay? And then after that, let me minimize the camera a little bit, then pull the chart all the way back here. You can see what I'm talking about. They will claim this is a support and resistance zone, okay? Since it acted as a resistance, dropped, rose, support, boom, okay? Let's pull all the way. You can see they will say that this was a resistance zone, okay? You can see this zone, okay? You can see the zone. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. So let's come back, okay, all the way to the end and drag again. Anywhere, just anywhere, release it anywhere, and then we can pull all the way. You can see around here, okay, you can see exactly here what we call, and here, okay, what a coincidence. Anywhere I drop, the market acts as some kind of support right here. Okay, you can see what a coincidence that the market pulled and came all the way to exactly where I stopped. It's all basically, these are things, all the most of these traders, they don't even know they are making these mistakes, but the banks are facilitating the learning. So they have paid all these educators to teach you nonsense on support and resistance. They're just laughing when they are smashing your money. They can predict easily where you've placed your trades, all right, so that they can manipulate you, both even with the brokers. Most brokers teach a lot on support and resistance, okay, so but it doesn't work. That is one thing that made me to stop using support and resistance for good. Okay, it's very simple. Drag anyhow, then drop it. If you pull the market, you definitely find that the market at some point played as a key support and resistance. So how will you make money consistently if what you are using is all nonsense? If support and resistance is all over, every single price that you have acted at one point as support and resistance. Okay, yes, I understand some of them say it's a zone. Okay, yeah, it's a zone. If it's a zone, definitely there will be zones all over then. Okay, some say use the weekly chart, highlight the zone. I have used all these things and they never work. I used them for so long and they never worked. Okay, you find that you come on the weekly chart, draw a zone, okay, drop to daily chart, draw another zone, then go to 4 hours chart to find out to look for an entry, draw a zone, and by the time you are looking at the chart, it's all messed up. Okay, the zones are all over. You even paralyzed. You cannot take a trade because the zones are all over. Okay, so you need a very, very simple aspect of looking at the market. Very simple. Let's remove the moving average, drop to 50 minutes chart, okay, so that you can see all these things. You need a very, very simple thing. Okay, you can see all the way when the market comes to pulls all the way above the moving average. You are just looking at the trend. You are following where the money is flowing. All you're doing is follow the money, follow the big boys. Where are they going? They are going up using the 200 moving average. So when the market comes around the zone, remember the moving average is the average period of a certain period. Okay, so if you're using the 200 moving average, that is the average of 200 candlesticks on a 15 minutes chart, the period. Okay, so once the market comes back to you, you look for buys around there. Okay, boom, you look for buys. Okay, messed up. Okay, good. You come again, boom. Once the market moves, comes back to you, you're looking for buys right there. I have like 6 entry techniques on how to enter. I don't just enter based on the moving average pulling. I look for a few things here and there so that I can have the perfect entry to snipe the entry correctly. Some I even have trades triggered with 1 pip and no drawdown. The market goes my way. Okay, I've organized a guide on the entire strategies, on the entries, psychology around the entries, all the entries. I have the exits right there. I have all 4. Yeah, there are 4 exit techniques at a profit and also 2 exit techniques at a loss, because you should have, and it's a must, it's a necessity. Your strategy should be focusing on all the angles. Okay, all the angles. Okay, so if you are planning to enter, you need to know when to exit, or maybe how you will exit. You need to know both at a profit and both at a loss, and the psychology around the entire trade. Okay, and how you manage the trade. Okay, you need to take some profit when the market gives you some, because it could come back to you and take all the profit and maybe even stop you at a loss, yet you are in a profit. Okay, I've been there, so I've learned from through the hard way. It's easier to learn from someone who's gone through the hard way. Okay, you just focus on learning from that person. You learn from the mistake. Okay, a wise person learns from their own mistakes. A very smart person learns from other people's mistakes. Okay, so make sure you follow that. Okay, So if you're interested, maybe getting the guide, the entire guide from beginning to the end, maybe you are a beginner trader from the very beginning, what is forex, brokers, everything, then come to my strategy on 6 entries, 6 entry factors, that techniques that I use to snipe the entries. 4 to exit at a profit, like the Fibonacci extension 100% and 61.8 for scale out as an example. I've taught some of them on this channel for free, and then I don't have to give everything for free. Sometimes maybe you have to see the serious guys who want to maybe to take a step further, okay? Then maybe now organize the entire guide to guide them through, okay? It's only $30. If you want to, just get onto my Telegram channel, or maybe directly contact me using Telegram. My link is down in the description. You can just contact me, ask me for the guide. $30, PayPal, that's it, okay? So that is one thing, okay? So let's go to the second thing that made me quit trading support and resistance. The second one is, it's definitely very predictable to see where all the traders are placing their trades. They know that 90% of traders have learned all this nonsense on YouTube, so they know exactly where they are expecting the market to come to maybe short or maybe buy, okay? So it's very, very predictable for your brokers to manipulate the zones. So once you sell, have your stop loss above the maybe a shooting star or maybe something like this, they know exactly that is what you're going to follow. So they will just manipulate the trade. You enter after seeing a shooting star, then have your stop loss above, and before the candle closes or maybe the next candle, they just ping the stop loss, boom, and then the market continues to move your way because they know exactly when 90% of the traders have their stop losses, okay? It's very, very easy to move to manipulate, okay? So maybe if you want to use support and resistance, if you want to continue with the same, wherever you put your stop loss, maybe you can put your entries there, okay? So if you decide to have your stop loss here, your entry here, and your stop loss right here, you can decide to put your entry right here and stop loss further. Maybe as a limit right here if you're looking to sell, okay? Sell limit where you are putting your stop loss, but I don't advocate for that. Just use the trend following approach. It's very, very easy. It will be more consistent, less headache, okay? You're just focusing on something very, very simple. Where is the trend following? Has the market pulled to give me a better price to ride the trend with the big boys, okay? It's very, very important to know that, okay? So you focus on that. So let's go on to the third point, which is very, very important as well, okay? The next point and the last one is very, very important. So here it is. When you are using support and resistance, you're definitely going against the trend. It's some sort of a counter trend, okay? So the market is right here. So here is where you have identified as your stop loss zone, okay? Right, not the stop loss zone, the support and resistance zone, okay? So the market is coming higher, heading to this zone. So you find a shooting star right here, showing you that the pressure will start coming into, start shorting down, okay? What happened? The reason the shooting star appears is because you find that when people are taking profit, they are like selling on the other side, okay? People bought right here. So when the market comes all the way to there, they are now taking profit. And if you bought, when you are taking profit, you are selling the currencies that you bought earlier, okay? So it will create some pressure, which also shows the selling pressure, okay? So the market forms shooting stars. They are maybe engulfing, bearish engulfing candles and all these kind of things. And now because you've seen them appearing at a zone of resistance, you now think it's time to sell, okay? What do? Pull the trigger, boom, and you never know. You don't know that this is not the entry point. This is not the weakness of the market to head down. It's only that it's a little bit weak because people are taking profit. It's not like there is pressure to short the market, okay? So you get stopped out, boom, and the market heads higher. What happens to people who are following the trend? They are still holding their trades, so they are still riding the trend. In fact, when the market starts to pull back, they are adding positions, okay? Because the market will pull as a result of taking profit, and then it shows the potential to keep going higher after divergences occur. This is where the divergence occur. Boom, we add positions and we continue to ride the trend. When it's over, maybe when London session is closing, we exit the trades, and you've already lost your trade, okay? You made money and now you've lost the sum of the money yet that you should not have lost. Okay, it's that easy. So just dump this nonsense or support resistance. They never worked for me. Okay, they probably be holding you as well, and the sooner you learn that, the better. Okay, coming to trade forex is somehow unconventional because everyone don't want you to trade forex. Everyone fears trading. Okay, they all think it's a risky bet or maybe a risky game. Okay, so you are going against the conventional wisdom of having a job. Okay, making money from a job, waking up every morning, go report to someone, get back in the evening. After 60 days, 1 week, or wherever, you get paid. They bribe you to work on their dreams. Okay, which is very stupid. I'll never get a job in my life. Okay, I've never and I'll never. Okay, then the other thing, you'll waste a lot of time. You forget about your dreams. Okay, so that is it. Just dump all this trading using support and resistance. I don't know why you should go against the conventional wisdom and still come to trading and think everything is straight. Okay, it's not straight. Even here, you need also to learn to go against the conventional wisdom. Okay, the conventional wisdom in trading is use support and resistance. Look for dojis. Look for engulfing candles. Look for shooting stars, hammers, all these things. That is the conventional wisdom in trading, and it doesn't work. As you know, conventional wisdom never works. It will never work. Okay, so you need to focus on that. Learn what other people are not learning. That is the easiest way to become profitable. I was losing, now I've been profitable for 6 months, which is so good for me. I'm very happy now. Okay, yes, right now I'm now very confident that I'm going to fund the account huge. Okay, so that I can now go big. I've spent enough time learning the craft, so now it's time to go big. Okay, that's it. So make sure you follow the right thing, learn the right thing, learn different things. Okay, don't follow the conventional wisdom. Okay.